I am doing a book tag. I'm doing the first and last tag because I was tagged by the YA Book Fanatic. I'll link her channel down there. You should definitely check her out if you haven't yet because she's super adorable and she does book reviews obviously, but she also does videos that are like tutorials for book related crafts and stuff, and it's super cute. So yeah, check out her channel down there. And this tag was created by... crap, I don't know who created it. Hold on. Let me find out for you. Kimberly's Book Nook. This tag was created by Kimberly's Book Nook, and I will also link her channel down below. So, I have the questions on my trusty phone, except I had to email them to myself because you can't go to your YouTube inbox on the mobile site anymore. I always used the mobile site instead of the app because the app you couldn't go to your inbox, but on the mobile site you could, and now you can't. Like, what the hell? Now, ugh. Seriously? Inboxes are important. Okay, rant over. What was the first video you posted? Okay, on YouTube or BookTube? First video that I posted on YouTube was a short movie that I made with my friends in college called Ensnared, about how my evil roommate steals my plastic rhino. And I have underwear on my head. It's pretty fantastic. And the first video on BookTube that I posted, besides my, hi, this is my BookTube channel, because that doesn't really count, I guess, was a book review for The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks, which was my first Nicholas Sparks book. And the last video that I posted was my book review for The Lost World. Who was the first booktuber you ever watched? I don't know. I don't remember at all. Oh, no, I know. Before I started BookTube, I did a review on my old channel, about Divergent, because I was like, this book's amazing, I need to tell people about it. And then I would look to see if other people had reviews, and I'm pretty sure I watched Poland Banana's books review or book talk about it. That was the first booktuber I ever watched, and the last booktuber I watched was Raylene and Ariel talking about reading books together. I just watched that like 7 minutes ago. What is the first book you remember buying? I have no idea. Probably like a Goosebumps book or a Garfield book. I really liked Garfield when I was younger. And what is the last book you bought? The last book that I bought was The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken, I think. And I'm gonna read that with Amber, also Nerdy Book Lover. What is the first novel you remember reading all by yourself? I've said this before in a few other videos, and that is Bailey School Kids' Werewolves Don't Go to Summer Camp. Hello! And the last novel you read was The Lost World by Michael Crichton. It was awesome. What is the first dystopian novel you ever read? Probably The Hunger Games, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll go with The Hunger Games. And I'm assuming the next question is, what is the last dystopian novel you ever read? Yep, that's the question. I don't know. Maybe The Fifth Wave, I guess. It's kind of dystopian. I mean, the world has ended. Probably The Fifth Wave. What was the first paranormal romance you ever read? I'm gonna say Twilight. Probably Twilight. And the last paranormal romance that I read would be... I don't know. Look, there's a DVD player on my bookshelf. What is that doing there? Like Lament? Or Fairies Paranormal? I guess. And yeah. Okay, so Lament, I guess. What is the first book that made you cry? I'm gonna say The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. And the last book that made me cry is probably The Fault in Our Stars. What was the first entire series that you completed? I'm gonna say Harry Potter. And the last series that I completed? The Georgia Nicholson series. What was the first book you couldn't push yourself to finish? I don't know, a lot in high school. Mainly in grade 11, with all their stupid gothic books that we had to read, like friggin' Frankenstein. I shouldn't finish that book. I just failed that section of English. Yeah, I'll go with Frankenstein. The last book that I couldn't push myself to finish would be Bones to Ashes, I think it was called, by Kathy Reichs. It was a Bones book. I'm glad that those books exist because I love the show, and without those books the show would not be around. But I did not like it at all. It was just full of awful, awful dialogue, and the one that I was reading took place in Quebec, and there was a lot of stuff that was wrong, like, about Quebec and Canada and the way they said things and where things were located and stuff like that, and so that bugged me. And the first person that I'm going to tag is, hold on, I have to look and see who I'm going to tag now. I'm going to tag Brittany from Brittany N, and I'm going to tag Amanda from MySecretBookClub. I'm sorry if you've done this tag already, but I didn't check to see if you've done them. I just looked in my subscriptions section to see who I could tag, and that's who I picked. So I tag you too. And if you haven't done this tag, then now you have to do it. And if you have done it already, then don't do it. The last book that I couldn't finish. Woo! Hello? Hi. I was all confused for some reason because I'm doing a video and I had my questions on my phone and I went to go read the next question off my phone and then my phone started ringing. Alright. Okay, bye. Oh! I just closed my questions! It was my boyfriend. Where was I? I don't even remember. Oh.